Welcome back to Earth Defense Force 2017, and this is the 5th episode highlighting each of the numerous missions we have by Ravagers Commentaries in this playthrough. We're checking out some new swag.
So we have armor-piercing rounds on our new assault rifle. Nice.
We also have some new grenades.
Oh. But Cloud, this missile launcher still has the same problem. At least supposedly.
The UFOs have been successfully destroyed, but the remaining bugs need to be eliminated. However, there are reports of more UFOs heading this way. Despite having taken down the last fleet, it's clear that they still pose a considerable threat. If the reports are correct, you are to join the Ranger teams in battle and combine your forces. Good luck, soldier.
Oh. It's a bit
we're
weird
trying
for us
this.
to jump into hard, but alright.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay, so one of the things that they didn't tell us is that the armor-piercing assault rifle also has less ammo per clip. What was with the restart for?
Oh, I'm sure there was a good reason behind it. Maybe I changed the difficulty. Because, the reason why they give you the option of difficulty is so that you need not necessarily feel locked into a difficulty. You can make the game easier. You can make the game harder. You can have the game stay the same. It's up to you,
I like
the player.
rapid-fire nature of this missile launcher, though.
This is the assault rifle, actually.
Yes, this is the assault rifle, but you did just show off that our new missile launcher has got rapid-fire capabilities on it.
This has got some pew, 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 pew. I'm firing gumballs at my enemies.
But they're very powerful gumballs, Mr. Cloud, and that's the important thing. Assuming that you can assuming that you can actually maintain target discipline, you should be able to take down each ant with only about 2 rounds, and there you can switch over to another target.
You know what I find particularly desirable about these weapons is that, in addition to good targeting discipline, that the reload time on this weapon is really convenient. Makes it feel almost like there's not really a clip limit.
Well, there is a clip limit, and it will bite you in the butt a little bit, but not as much as say light machine gun clip limits do. Okay. I'm going to say this, Mr. Cloud, and I think I've said this before, but I am actually a huge fan of the light machine guns in the Call of Duty franchise. I feel like that the amount of hate that you can put into the air and how effective they are at doing so makes them extremely good weapons, even competitively when they are actually not all that useful competitively. But I still enjoy using them. However, the fact that they actually run speed and the fact that they take a whole fucking 60 seconds to reload in some cases, yeah, that is suboptimal.
Right, which makes the light machine gun only useful as long as you still have a clip. And I love the light machine guns too. I prefer them in zombies mode, because at least in zombies mode you can buy yourself time, or you may find yourself victim of shoddy around the corner.
The MLRA is effectively the Jericho missile system that Tony Stark was selling to the American defense contracts back in Iron Man 1.
You know, that is a great example as to how we, the lore and entertainment savvy players, can supply background as to the context for this world. It is highly plausible that Tony Stark did indeed supply the weapons that Earth Defense Force is using, because Tony Stark is an Earthling, and as an Earthling, it would behoove him, in order to protect his company's assets and shareholder security, to fight off the aliens in any way he can.
This is HQ to Storm 1. Good job. Next, meet up with Ranger 5.
Ooh, that's a big building there.
You're gonna knock down Command Center, aren't you?
I mean, I could.
We really
Big
shouldn't
building.
be knocking down the Command Center, but it is in the way.
Sacrifices must be made for the greater good.
Come on, just fire something off. Try. How about a little show of force?
Well, there's nothing on screen for us to fight. I mean, there's stuff on the radar for us to fight, but...
Oh, there are the green fart bubbles I was looking for. Okay, a little slow on the reload speed. It takes about 3.5 seconds to reload the MLRA. MLRA. It's a machine launcher. MLRA. It's firing missiles at the enemy hordes, and there are gonna be scores of them fighting back at us. That's why we're firing off.
MLRA, it is a missile launcher, rapid deployment of armaments. It will rain upon you, and then you will be a corpse, and then we will have all the noise.
The village people also may have been conscripted in order to fight for Earth in this case.
You see, I had doubts about that because I'm pretty sure like half of the village people had like died, didn't they?
In the Navy.
So there is a lot of radio chatter going on. Do we have the ability to issue squad commands?
That is a great question, and unfortunately the answer is no.
Damn.
As far as gameplay is concerned, all that these guys do is provide other targets and health bars for the enemies to get distracted on so that they're not firing on you, and also to provide some character to the scenes, because otherwise these missions can feel pretty empty without the human chatter.
Right.
I
kind of wish there was less human chatter, though, to be perfectly honest. Like, it does sell the chaotic scene quite nicely, but despite how nicely it sells the chaotic scene, it doesn't feel like, that the chatter is actually all that impactful. Mostly because I don't think that we can directly respond to the chatter with, with tactical insurgents, or whatnot. Why are they firing at the car?
That is a good question. There were no valid targets over there.
Oh, now the UFOs have returned. Okay.
Did you miss us?
A little bit. I mean, kinda, sorta.
Look at my impressive chin. Living coffee. Come and buy a cup today. I suppose part of the magic of these other human teammates on the battlefield also is that you can coordinate what you're doing around what they're doing, because they will tell you when they're reloading, for example.
They will attempt. You can attempt to coordinate around what they're doing, but to be perfectly honest, since the majority of what they're doing is attempting to deal with the ground forces, it's probably best to instead of coordinate around them, specifically allow them to do their job as sacrificial pawns, and then advance to the primary objectives. Because I still am not convinced that they can actually take down these UFOs, given what their target priorities tend to look like specifically. I mean, they were firing at an unarmed car earlier, Mr. Cloud.
Yeah. They're not very smart, and hence I never really cared to learn that much about them. They're not very interesting, they're not very helpful, and I can do just fine. It's nice that the rest of planet Earth is around me, but I am a fucking one-man army, so there.
Although you too are also focusing on the ground forces when we're supposed to be focusing on the UFOs at this point.
I'm also led to believe that I did restart this mission in order to lower the difficulty. That's why I have full health right now.
I'm noticing that you only actually take damage from these attacks if you get directly hit from them. The lingering particle effects do not actually have damage zones on them,
which is great. The most deleterious effect that these green and orange balls of crap coming from the ants will do is block your vision.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, how your vision gets obstructed in this game. It's part of the beauty of it, honestly. Highly encouraged you get another set of eyes.
It's coming directly down on top of us, Mr. Cloud. And it's just clipping through the building. Oh, okay.
Right, and it'll clip through us too.
Okay. All right, there's one
That's-
other UFO that we got to take down. I think it's to the left.
So you can ascertain that part of the ingenuity as to how the Earth Defense Force 2017 game engine works is that as soon as the health bar is all gone, the game just stops processing pretty much everything about the character model altogether, except for a couple assets.
Well, not necessarily, because it will still actually provide some amount of cinematic response to its fall, like assuming that you're actually in the vicinity of its fall. It was, showcasing shaky cam at us. So.
The hatches are open. Oh, it's gonna close. It's gonna close. Yeah.
It only takes 2 fucking clips for the armor piercing AR. The armor piercing AF to actually take down the UFOs. At least for this mission.
That's what you get for messing with Earth. It's not exactly clear who provided by country of origin these weapons, but they all come together under the same banner of planet Earth.
Well, given that we are supposed to be in some aspect of America, almost certainly, given our architecture, it's more likely that these weapons are have base in America. There are a lot of drops over here, Mr. Cloud. Are you actually going to get some of them before mission complete?
Oh, right. This is one of those missions where it will give you expository material at the very end of the mission. So as soon as a nice voice lady stops talking, then it says mission complete.
Okay.
The Ravagers have unleashed an army of terrifying fighter robots to put an end to the valiant...
Ooh, fighter robots. Makes you want to keep on playing, doesn't it? I love fighting robots.
Now, are they blue fighting robots, Mr. Cloud?
They are chrome.
All right, we got an upgrade for the air tortoise. We got a new base grenade. We got C-24 hand bomb.
In the next part, we're gonna blow some stuff up.
Be safe, everybody.